right?
Good afternoon, parents. Welcome to our fourth webinar in the roadmap to a successful year for the 2020-2021 school year. It is a very particular school year. We are trying to assist as much as possible, and we are truly appreciating all the support you are giving us. My name is Maha Pranji. I am the PYP principal. With me, I have Ms. Ola Aitani, who's the PYP coordinator, Ms. Binder Ghaus, who's the early years head, and Ms. Rawan Adawi, who's our ICT teacher, our tech support, and the moderator and the facilitator of this webinar. Thank you for joining us with everything that's happening outside. We truly appreciate your commitment. This webinar is going to be very important for you and for you to know how to support your child accessing Teams, but also how can they submit their assignments on using the team application. We are trying as much as possible this year not to have any assignment submitted outside of Teams, so we can keep track and we can have a better system for evidencing learning. So I will pass it right now to Ms. Rawan. Enjoy the webinar, and please, if you know any parents that forgot to join, I would appreciate if you can send them a little reminder, because it's very important. The webinar will be recorded, but it's important so we can answer their questions right now. Enjoy your time. Ms. Rawan?
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Rawan. I am the ICT teacher on Mathaf campus from KG2 to grade 5. Most of you know me by email, and now you're going to attend a session with me about Teams. So I'm going to share my screen with you right now, and I'm going to start. So let's dive into Teams, all right? Okay, can we confirm, Ms. Maha, that you are able to see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to take you to a student account. So today the focus is going to be on the student and how will he access the class, how will he access the assignments. All right, so first I'm going to start by, this is a trial class that I made so that I conduct this webinar. And if you notice, I have many notifications over here. Now, I want to stress on something. Your day using Microsoft Teams starts from activity. This is the first thing that you need to visit before you go anywhere else. So activity will notify you about what is happening, what has happened in your absence, let's say. So starting by activity, I have an assignment. I have 3 assignments, if you notice. Okay, there were missed calls from another person. All right. And now I can start by looking at the assignments by clicking on it, and then it will show over here. If you notice, there's an assignment that's been assigned for me. I have the instructions, I have the references, which are right here. And when it says my work, this means there is a copy of a document that I need to fill out. And this is very important because we are using assignments with grade levels that are a bit like the upper elementary grade levels, like grade 3, 4, 5. They will be using these to type. I know that grade 1 and 2 will start typing and practice typing, and soon and later they will start using assignments for this. So as a student, maybe I need to fill out something right here. It opens directly in Teams and I need to fill it out. Okay, I can continue it online. I can type in it, do whatever I want. I'm just gonna type my name. I can edit, I can do many things. I can insert. It's just a Word document, but it is embedded in Microsoft Teams. And I know that most of you use iPads, so I have an iPad that is hooked to my computer. I will show you how it will look like on an iPad later on. So let's say that you are done. What should you do? You have to click on close. And then when you finish your homework, it is really important to click on turn in. Now, if you notice, I have submitted this assignment before and I found feedback from the teacher, because sometimes the teacher returns the assignment for me. I have to edit it again and then turn it one more time. All right, but wait.
Rawan, may I interrupt you?
Yes.
I just forgot to tell our parents that if they have any questions or if they have any questions, please feel free to post them on the Q&A. As Ms. Rawan is going, we can either answer you directly or we will ask her the questions and she will be able to answer you. Sorry about this.
Don't worry. Thank you, Ms. Maha. So, all right. I went very deep in the assignments before I even introduced Teams. So now I'm going to take you back outside on Teams, and I clicked right here. Now, there is a difference between something called chat, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So we have chat and we have Teams. Chat is called a me space. Me is only me, and it's private. It's only between me and other individuals. So over here, it's not a group work, it's a teamwork. Let's say that I am a student talking to Ms. Rawan, so this is private between us, and I can have private calls here. Now, usually I receive, as a tech support, I receive a lot of messages in private chat, and this is the right place where you can ask for support or by email. Now, the second one, which is Teams, is the we space. The we represents a team, a group. So this is the class, double click, and inside you will find the channels. The channels will categorize the subjects because they organize the content. You don't want to mix up between French and UOI and later on Arabic or whatsoever. So when you have a French class, you need to go on the French class, and you might find an assignment in this channel. There might be a meeting over here that will be reoccurring. So you might want to attend it later on when the time comes. It's on Tuesday. It repeats every time. And of course, sometimes when there's a video call, you will notice that there's a mark over here, like the drawing for a camera. This means that there's a video call running in this channel. So you might want to click inside and join the channel. Okay, so far I'm going to pause a little bit. Is there any question, Ms. Maha? Should
No
I?
question yet. Actually, there is one. How can I know that the teacher turned the assignment back? Oh, how can they know if the teacher turned the assignment back? I believe with a feedback or corrected.
Very good question. Yes, I'm going to show you how. Let me first walk you through assignments from the beginning, how to access your assignments. We're going to submit one all together, and then let's see how will the teacher turn it back to you. All right? So first, let's say that you need to go on your assignments. There's a shortcut right here with assignments. You click on it, and then you choose your class. Sometimes you are added to more than one class. So you can either search for it or maybe wait for it to load here. So it's taking a little bit of time, so I typed it. So I'm gonna take trial class. This is the one that I'm using. And I will find that I have assignments. One of them is past due, so I should submit it before. I should submit it because it's been late. I'm late. I should have submitted it earlier. There's another one that is due tomorrow, and there's the completed. These are the assignments that I already completed. I'm gonna minimize this. So over here, it shows me a tick, which means I completed it. Now, let's say that I forgot to do something in my assignment. I am allowed to go back and add more work if I want. I can undo it. But let me show you first how to do it. So this is the assignment for UOI. Okay, I'm gonna click on it. I have references that I can look at, and I have my work. As I showed you before, you can use the document to type in it online within Teams. And then over here, it's very important. It's where you can upload the pictures. Let's say you have an Arabic homework that you did it on a paper. You can take a picture of this homework and add it here. So I'm going to show you an example. I clicked on add work. It's taking a little bit of time to load. I'm going to try it one more time. There you go. And it shows me different options. Now, technically, as a student, you might not have a lot of documents saved online in your OneDrive. You might want to upload something. So over here is where you need to go. You go on upload from this device, and I have saved on the desktop a homework, a handwritten homework, okay? So I'm going to upload it. So here's the text. Yes.
As you are waiting for it to upload, there's a question if you can share with the parents a test assignment so they can try it before having an official assignment.
That's very interesting. Actually, Ms. Maha, how about we discuss that with the teachers who want to assign assignments so that they make a test with the students first? Maybe
Sure.
that would be one of the solutions. Because right now, if I want to share an assignment to test it, I will have to go over all the classes that we have in PYP and assign an assignment. Okay? Would that work?
Sounds good, thank you.
Okay. I can add more work, and I am allowed to upload up to 10 things, either a document, a file. I can upload up to 10 things. Also, if I have something, a link for something, let's say that I worked on an online poster, I can choose link and paste the link right here and click attach. So you have many things to upload as your work. Once you are done, you have to click turn in. It's very important. Turn in. All right. So I'm going to take you on Teams on my class, and you're going to see the teacher who is going to write the feedback. I want you to memorize this title. This is the assignment. UOI, Sharing the Planet, Research. So I'm going to go on Teams. All right. So this is Teams. Of course, I'm going to go into one class. You're not going to have a lot of classes here. So as a teacher, she goes to assignments. And the teacher can tell if many students have turned the assignment or not yet. So over here, it shows 2 out of 3. So I have 2 students out of 3 who turned in the assignment. When she opens inside, it will show that student 1, this is the account that I was using for the student, turned in. So the teacher will go inside and can check the files. If you remember the 3 files that I uploaded 2, and there were the essay. So the 3 files that I uploaded, the teacher can review them, and she can also give feedback. All right? And when she's done, she's going to type it right here. So good work. And please, I'm going to put 3 dots. And she's going to return it. This is the teacher side, okay? Now, ready for going to the student? I'm going to minimize this. All right, I'm the student. You notice the activity? So in the activity, I have one notification. Let's see. Assignment returned. So it was returned to me with the feedback, good work, and I remember the 3 dots. So this is what technically, this is how the teacher will return it to you. And it's a back and forth process if you want, or it is one submission, depending on what you have in the class. Now I'm going to go back to assignments from here. Notice I have completed the assignment, so it will be ticked. And now I only have this one to finish, and I am done. So it's like a to-do list for the student, and it's technically going to assignment, searching for it, opening it, submitting your work. It's as simple as this. I will take the questions, Ms. Maha, if there are any questions.
No, there are no questions at this point.
This is perfect. Okay, now I would like to show you the iPad view. So on the iPad, it's a little bit different. Can we confirm that you can see my iPad?
Yes, we can see your iPad.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So on the iPad, there's a set of applications that you can download on the iPad so that you have a full experience using assignments, Teams, and all the Microsoft applications. I really stress on downloading Word, Excel. We're not going to use Excel a lot, but Word, PowerPoint, those two are really essential because we use them a lot. And Teams, of course, is the main one. There is also Whiteboard. You're going to see many teachers using it. And of course, not only this, there is OneNote that later on we might be introducing, OneDrive, and Outlook for email. So there are a set of applications that we have already shared in the guide, the platforms guide, the one for e-learning platforms. And I'm going to start by Teams. So I'm going to search for Teams and open it. All right. So this is a student account. I have activity. So let me see. This is another student. It's student 3 for me. Okay. So I'm going to show you another experience using this account. I have 3 activities. So I'm going to use them. The first activity, I have an assignment and a missed call, whatever. I'm going to click on it, view assignment. And there it is. Here's my assignment. It's a little bit black here because you can modify Teams and make it black. And you have what was uploaded for you, and you can add work from here. I'm going to add work. And the same options, if you notice, we have the same options, and we also have, I'm sorry, I'm going to move this aside. Yeah, we have the same options, and also there's the option to upload. So you click on upload. You have 3 different things. You have either to take a photo or a video. You can either choose a photo from your library, or you can browse for files from your iCloud, Google Drive, and other things. So I'm going to choose take photo. And I'm going to take a picture of a little quote that I have on the table here. All right. You see this option where it says use photo? You can use it. And wait a little bit until it uploads. There you go. And done. It's right here. Now that I am done, there is a button up on the right corner. It says turn in. Click on it. And you turned it in. The visual is really funny. I'm gonna go back with this icon, with this button, and I'm gonna click on assignments down in the middle. I'm gonna choose trial class since I am already using it. And I'm gonna check how many more assignments I should submit. So completed, I have 4 that are completed, and I labeled ICT, UOI, and so on. And I have also 3 assignments that I passed due, which means I should have submitted them earlier, but I can also submit if I want. So technically, this is it. I'm going to show you one more example using Word document or editing online in an assignment. So monologue is one of the assignments. Yes, Ms. Ma.
There was a question because someone joined late and they're asking if you can show them how to write on the assignment document like Word or PowerPoint. So
Yes,
if something you can, okay.
And this is what we were going to do actually. So I opened one of the assignments and I have this under my work. When it says my work, it means I should be working on it. It's individual. So I click on it, I tap on the document, the Word document. And over here, you see this icon in the iPad? This is where you can edit. So you need to click on this one. It's very important. And it's opening in another application, which is Word document. So make sure to open in another to download Word document, download PowerPoint. They are all on the App Store. And there you go. I am able to edit online. How are you? Welcome. And of course, on the iPad, it's very, very similar to Word document. You have home, insert, draw, many things. You have also here where you can choose what to do with the font, the word style. There's all the features that you find in Microsoft Word are really built in this application on the iPad. Now that I am done, you see this button? This button will help you go back and will save automatically. So you click on it. And then I am on Word document. I need to go back to Teams. So I tap up right here. I'm gonna close this document. And I'm gonna go back to Monologue and click Turn In. Supposedly, it should be saved automatically. All right? Now, I'll take you back to the teacher. Oh, sorry. Here's the teacher. So, it was the monologue. I'm gonna open it. And turned in 4 months late because I made this assignment like 4 months ago. So this is student 3, the one on the iPad. And this is what I wrote on the iPad. Now the teacher is going to write a feedback, and it's a cycle that will repeat every now and then. Okay? For every subject. Now, I'm gonna take you to a student account again. Apologies. Let me just go back to here. Oh, sorry. There you go. On the application Teams, you have also the calendar. The calendar will show you the events that are during your day. So you have events that were scheduled already by the teachers. If you want to join an event, you need to click on it and then click join. But sometimes a teacher doesn't want to send a calendar request because many teachers teach many classes and this causes like a lot of notifications. So sometimes teachers, or maybe because we have changes in the days. So what the teachers tend to do sometimes is to go on the class and to start the call immediately. Now, I'm going to show you an example of what a teacher can do. And let me show you 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Apologies, guys. Let me get you the one. I'm gonna open Teams in the browser because I'm already opening it on the app and I am already on a video call, so I cannot start it here. I have to open a browser to do it. So let's say that a teacher went to the class and started the video call over here. Sorry. She started it already. Meet now without scheduling it. All right? I hope it doesn't freeze with this. Yeah, it's freezing. because we're on a webinar. Let me just try one more time. I want you to see it. Yes, exactly. So let's say that a teacher started it already. If I go back to the student will see this icon. So always please make sure that you are looking at your class during the day, watching, seeing if there's a class right here, I should go inside and join. And I guess I covered everything. If there's anything else I should go over, please let me know.
Ms. Rawan, if they can upload videos in the assignment.
Yes. Okay, let me just close this because it's gonna make echo sound. All right, gonna close this. So, uploading videos and assignments. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna use my iPad so that I take a video very quickly on the iPad. All right. So, I'm gonna go back. This is a new trick that you can learn. Yes. There you go. So, this is my iPad. Let's say that I want to turn in an assignment on my iPad. Of course, I can tilt the iPad and look at it in a different way. Now, I'm going to go to assignments. I'll take one assignment from here. It's loading. I'm sorry, is this echo from me? Okay. Now I click right here. For example, I want to use this assignment. Oh, this is closed. I cannot submit. Let's see this one. All right. Add work. Upload from device. And take a video. All right. Now, sometimes it's tricky that your iPad could be taking videos in a very high dimension camera, which makes the size of your video very, very big. So what you can do in this case is to change the settings of your camera if this happens, because sometimes the upload will make problems if your file size is big based on the connection in Lebanon. So take photo or video. So I'm sorry, I'm just gonna take a quick video right here. Sorry guys, very, very quick video. All right, and use video, and it's uploading. As simple as this. And then you click on done. Sorry, click on done. And of course, turn in. For me, it's late because I am late. Yalla, hit me up with questions, Ms. Maha.
Yes, actually, there was a question that I need to read it. For how many days the past due assignments will be there?
Usually, it stays until the teacher locks the assignment. So technically, it could be an agreement between the teacher and the students that you cannot be late more than 3 days, let's say. Or maybe it's okay to turn late, I don't know, depending on the flexibility of the situation and the teacher's terms.
Okay. And there is another question, not very related to assignment, but I think it's relevant to the webinar. So a parent is saying that she's getting lost on how to join the classes during the day. She has 2 different daughters, each in a different class. Sometimes she joins from the calendar and sometimes she joins from the activity. Where should she join the classes from?
Yes, very good question. I really recommend not looking at the calendar if you are using the parent account for 2 students at the same time or 3. Even for students who are using their own accounts, sometimes a teacher doesn't schedule on the calendar because Usually we want to teach the children self-management, how to be on time, how to know that now I have math, so I need to go to math. So they need to follow the schedule, take a look at the team, and if I have French right now, I should go over here, say hello, or maybe I will find an icon for a video call and I can click on it and join. So I really recommend looking at your class and being there on time when you have French or UOI and just going here saying something to the teacher.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Rawan. I'm not sure if you can, if you're done with this part, if you can go to the PYP community website and show the parents when they can find all the tech support, and also if they want to watch the webinar later on, please.
Yes, of course. PYP website, give me a second. There you go. So Ms. Maha, I would like to advise you to share the link for the PYP website one more time with the parents, if you can, please, if you have it. This is the PYP internal website. It's a big thing for us. Ms. Maha worked really hard on making this happen, and everybody now is contributing in this. We are making sure to have all the answers for your questions right here in one place. So the first page is the home page, and it has, Ms. Maha, would you like to talk about it?
Sure. So the first page, and once it uploads, because I believe there's a part that did not upload yet, where it says Thursday, September 10. Usually the main page for you to see what day is it, what mode of learning. So is it blended, is it virtual? So this is a page, week B. For this week, we were week B, and then if we can stay on this page for a little bit, and then day 4. So that was today. Tomorrow it will change. It will say here Friday, and then this will be day 5. So it's important to look at it every day to ensure, particularly when we start having these unexpected days off, and hopefully we will not have many this year. Then here you have few resources that you can access, like the class list, calendars, all these. If you scroll down, you will be able to see the events that are coming up for PYP, and the timetables for your. So next to it on the left is a timetable. So if you want to check your child's timetable, I know it is also in their teams, but it's okay. If you want to check it, it's available here. We have also anything that might be happening. So here you see the roadmap events. We have access to the library, to the virtual library. We are starting our countdown for the 100th day of school. And then if we go down, we will see, you will get to meet, there is a little booklet to introduce the PYP team to you. So if you're not sure who's on your child's team, you can go there, click on the grade level for your child, and then you can see all the teachers that teach your child. And finally, we try to share a few of our virtual screenshot of moment in classes where students are sharing their learning, they're having happy moments together. So just to keep sharing with you, so we can share these moments with you. That's the main page. If we go to the next page, it will be the tech support. So down there, there are few contact people that those are key people in our school. So including Ms. Rawan, Ms. Zena, Barudi, our counselors, and Nurse Joyce. Sorry.
There's a big echo. Is it from me?
I don't know.
Let me just close this. Okay, I'm not sure if it's from me. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Ms. Maha. That was amazing and well detailed. Can you show them the support?
Yes, because they need the two others, the webinars and the tech support, if you can guide them.
Yes, of course. So we have also 3 different pages other than the home page. You have the tech support, where you have the virtual learning platforms. This is what I was talking to you about previously. From this link, you can access all the applications and download them. I have embedded all the links to download directly Teams, OneNote, and other. There's login to Wellspring parent and student email, how to do that. And there are tutorials right here. I guess this is this page. Now you have webinar recordings. And this is where everybody was asking about where is the recording, when will you send it? All the recordings will be available on this page. So on this page, you will find all the recordings for our webinars. So this is our webinar today. You will find the recording here and the previous webinars by all grade levels. So all of them are available right here. There's also the last page with well-being. So I guess this is under construction, or we added content we added. So well-being is also has resources. Is this good enough,
Yes.
Nishma? You want to add something here?
Well-being, we will keep adding the physical well-being and the social emotional well-being. So we are trying to add more and more resources as they come. But right now you can access, if you've attended the session with Nurse Joyce, she shared some resources, so we put them up there for you to access them anytime you'd like.
All right. So I guess this is it. Do we have more questions I can answer, or we're good to go? Tell me, Ms. Maha.
No, I just want to say that I shared as an announcement the website to the link to the website. So, but you will have to sign in with your parent account, parent Wellspring account. So you need to put username and password.
Okay. I also would like to add one more thing. Everyone, please, if you want to have a full experience using Microsoft Teams, I really encourage you to download it. So you only have to type download Teams, right, like that, and you search for it, you open the link, and you have to hit the button download. You can download on desktop and on a mobile device, either an iPad or a mobile, if an iPhone. And when you download it and install it, you will have a full experience. It's way more different than Google Chrome or Edge or whatever browser you are using. I really recommend it. Sometimes we had technical problems when people are using Microsoft Teams on Safari or on Firefox, which was the camera. Yes, because Firefox and Safari do not support video calls on Microsoft Teams. Maybe Safari sometimes, the updated version, but Firefox will never support it so far. That's what I know so far. So please, I encourage you to download the application and install it. Yes.
Mr. Rawan, one more question. On an Android tablet, how do I apply a background to my daughter's tablet while being joined to a class? So when she's in a class, I believe she wants to add a background.
Very, very good question. I love the question. Yes, let me tell you about Teams and the features using a mobile device, because using a desktop application is way more advanced features. On the mobile device, they are still developing them. So sometimes not all the features are available on a mobile device. On an Android tablet, let's say that I'm starting a call right here, or maybe I'm joining a video call. Okay. Let's say that I joined a video call. Okay, you see the options that I'm getting? I'm gonna click on the drop-down menu. I don't have those options yet. Let me just go in. I'm gonna join. My only option is to blur the background on a mobile device, either an Android or an iPad or an Apple device. So the only options that I have when I click on the three dots are to blur the background. We cannot set a background yet, but the latest update will allow you to raise the hand. So the raise the hand feature is available on all mobile devices and on all applications, but changing the background will be limited only to blurring. I hope I answered the question.
Yes, you did. And I just want to stress on the fact that we need to be having backgrounds that are school appropriate and that do not cause a lot of distractions for other students, because my own child will not see the background, but other students will be seeing the background. So if we can It's part of the education. We're educating them how to use a background that is appropriate for the time. So when they are with their friends, playing games, or in a meeting, social meeting together, that's fine. It's different than what we put when we are attending a classroom.
Sorry, Ms. Maha. I wanted to answer one of the questions that multiple parents asked me as well. Some parents have asked me that they are not able to see a grid when they are in a video call. Okay, here's the thing. If you are using Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge or Firefox or whatever browser you are using, and you're making video calls not using the Teams application, you will definitely not see a grid. Like, you will not see a split screen with 9 screens for the kids. You will only see one person, one screen. Now, if you are on the application for Teams, there is from here, from the display picture, you can go to settings, and from the settings, you can turn on from here the meeting experience, new meeting experience. If this was on, then you will get the latest updates for video calls. Means the grid view and the large view in a video call, like a split screen with 9 or more. All right? So I really encourage you to take this one. Yes. Sorry, Ms. Maha, this is everything I have to say.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's good to answer these questions. There's one more question about assignments for grade 1 and 2. Will they do it independently? So I'm not sure if we're talking about completing the assignment itself or uploading it on Teams. But let's answer the question about uploading on Teams, because the other part I will say yes, usually our assignments are designed in a way where the child should be able to do it on their own. If not, please do contact us. But about how will they upload, a grade 1 or grade 2 students will upload their assignments on Team. Can they do it alone? Are we expecting them to do so? Please, Ms. Rawan, if you can give us more.
Definitely grade 2 and below will need the support at home when they want to submit or maybe to finish their assignments, or they might have technical problems that they need, like they will need the support at home at some points. So I cannot assure you that it will be completely independent. I think Ms. Maha, you would have more like input in this as well with me.
I would say we cannot expect them at the beginning, because looking at the skills that is needed, I cannot say 100% of the students will not be able to do it, but we do not expect the majority to be able to do it, because it takes time. Some of them will surprise us, and maybe they will start teaching us tricks, honestly, about how to use Teams and assignments and everything, because we've seen it with our students, but other will require the support, and that's totally fine. You might require, or the person who's with a child might require, and that's also totally fine. We're here to support you. So please do contact us, do talk to us if you need our support, if you need a one-on-one session on how to do it, or maybe we'll do a little group session, but we're here to support. It is a learning journey, as we said. For the long term, using assignments on Team, maybe at the beginning it sounds like, okay, it's complicated, why is the school putting us through this? But in the longer term, it's easier for everyone, and from our side, it's better for both our sides. It's better because we will be able to have a better understanding of your child's learning. We will be able to track the evidence of your child learning and really reflect on what is the next step in their learning. So we truly hope that you support us as you're doing with everything else. So we really thank you, but we truly need your support with this. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. We are here to support you. We don't expect you to learn it alone or do it alone. We are in this together, and I'm sure we can do it.
Okay, there is one more that I would like to share. If you are using Google Chrome, please make sure that you are not using like 2 different accounts on the same browser. So there is an option in Google Chrome to make, from the display picture, to make 2 people, to make 2 users on Google Chrome. And this way you can have 2 users. If you notice, I have plenty of users. So there is one for my ICT lab, there is one for Mathaf, there is one for my university, and so on. So there are many tricks, and you can find them on YouTube. You can search a little bit on Google and you find instructions of how to do this. You can have different users on the same browser, and this way things will not get complicated. Like yesterday, for example, we had invited parents to a group, a coffee with the principal, and we've seen students clicking to join. It has to be the parent joining, not the student, which means try to use a different browser, and this way things will not get mixed up either in assignments, in the homework, or opening tabs or links. That's it.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for attending our webinar. We truly appreciate the time you are putting to support us, to better understand our structures, our programs, and hopefully soon we will be all together back on campus. Until then, we look forward to working virtually together. Have a very good evening and stay safe.
Thank you everyone, and thank you for joining us. I hope it was beneficial, and you already know my email. It's rawana@wellspring.edu.lb. Are we good to go, Ms. Maha?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Bye.